Miss Lloyd. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good.
Did you have a great weekend?
Yes, I did.
Have a seat. It's good to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
So what did you do for the weekend?
This weekend I went out trying to do more job applications.
Okay.
And a couple of my friends was trying to give me some references for daycares and making sure I have the right ones that fit my work schedule.
Oh, okay. Okay, so once again, I'm going to discuss the HIPAA confidentiality. We have to do it at every visit when I meet with you. And everything in here that's said will be confidential. And if you, unless you report to me that you're homicidal, suicidal, or have abused your children or someone else's children, then I have to make a report of that, okay? So, since the last time we met, it's other than talking to you on the phone, and we just gonna talk about some things that we put in place last time in reference to school and, of course, your housing, because you're here at the Center of Hope, and also child care. And I was wanting to know, did you bring your receipts today where you pay Housing Authority?
No, I got some of them, but I didn't bring them with me.
Okay. Okay.
I was able to find all of them.
Okay. Well, you can bring them back sometime later today, you know, after the meeting, if possible. You could bring go to your room and get them and bring them back to here to my office. I just need them to put in your file. Now, how far have you got in registering for school?
As far as registering for school, I registered for the classes, but I have to take like it's like this orientation thing you have to attend. So I have to attend that first, and then I can talk to my advisor about the classes I need to take and basically what went on the last semester. So I know what classes to take and what not to take.
Okay.
So I have to all I do is take the little orientation and then meet with my advisor.
So you were able to do your application, your FAFSA, and everything that we discussed last time?
Yeah, right now everything is pending, so I might not get in this summer, so it might just be fall. So,
okay.
Yeah, everything's the FAFSA is pending right now.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. So for school, you're ready to. What is the first day of school? When does school start?
That I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, usually it's in August.
August, yeah.
August. I'm not quite sure the date, but yeah. I know. I'm just putting this in my notes. You'll be starting school in August, definitely, because you did the application. You got your. Did you receive your acceptance letter?
Yes.
Okay, so we definitely know that you'll be starting school in August at Forsyth Tech. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I was able to contact Housing Authority. You know, you started your payments. I just need copies of the receipts where you made your first 2 payments. And from looking at your balance, you owe $500. So we're getting there. Yeah. And like we discussed earlier, it's a process, paying every 2 weeks. But you'll get there, and then we'll be able to get you to moving along with some applications for housing elsewhere, or possibility when I talked to Ms. Smith at the Housing Authority, she made me aware that you can even possibly apply back there. She didn't know, which site you would be on and how long the waiting list. So, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Would you mind going back to staying through in apartment through halls?
No, I wouldn't mind that. That way, I know at least that they give me another chance, and I know now that how I need to balance my finances.
Okay, okay. Did you have any other apartments in mind?
Um, I'm trying to stay as close to where my job is and in between school. So, like, for SciTech is over the Peters Creek, South Creek area, and my job is like near university. So, I like kind of be more closer to that side. So I haven't really looked at too many. The ones I looked at, they're pretty decent, but I'm still looking. So basically, I want to stay near the side of town where my job is.
Okay, and that's reasonable to keep everything together, so you're not, going across town over here and then over there. So that's kind of great that you're thinking like that. I know in the last meeting we also discussed childcare. You said that was an issue. Were you able to apply for the voucher, or what was the process of doing an application to receive a voucher?
Well, I applied for the vouchers, and gosh, I was waiting like a long time, and I finally received a letter that they want to meet with me. So right now, I think the meeting is next week. So right now, I'm just anticipating on that meeting to see how everything's gonna go.
Oh, that's great.
And hopefully, when I find out how everything's gonna go, I can, get a legit daycare so I can get them enrolled.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. So we got everything moving right along. Now, I know you've been leaving the center during the day. Who's keeping the children while you work, since you haven't gotten daycare and a voucher?
Well, my mom has been keeping them. Go to work and everything right now and try to handle everything else that I can.
Mm-hmm.
But lately, my mom would keep them and everything to, kind of help me out.
Okay. So just your mom been keeping them?
Yes.
And I know on the last visit, I didn't get much family history. Other than your mom, how many siblings did you say you had?
Is my brother and my 2 sisters.
So you have one brother and 2 sisters.
Yes.
Okay. And what are their ages, your brother?
My brother is 31.
Okay.
And my oldest sister, she is 28.
Okay. You're smiling like you can't hardly remember. Okay. And your youngest?
My other sister, she is 23.
Okay. Okay.
24.
Okay. So do your brother have any children?
No.
Okay. Your sister that's 28?
No.
And your sister that's 23?
Yes.
Okay. How many does she have?
1.
Okay. Boy or girl?
Boy.
Okay. Now, what's your brother's name? I keep referring to him as your brother.
Timothy.
Timothy. And the last name?
Branch.
Okay. And your sister that's 28?
Tiffany.
Okay. Sorry, I got a trickle in my voice. And your sister that's 23?
Akira.
Okay. And her son's name?
Elijah.
And what's Akira's last name?
Lloyd.
And Elijah's last name, her son?
Cage.
Okay. And how old is Elijah?
He's 1. You put that down.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's been a long, busy day already on this Monday morning. Okay. And I know previously when we spoke the first time, you said that your oldest sister, so that would be Tiffany,
Yeah.
was keeping your children sometime?
Yes, like
Okay.
on her weekends off or days off, she'll keep them.
Okay. Well, Here at the Center of Hope, as we discussed in the first visit, that was one of many visits that we would have, you would have with me, meeting with me during your stay here. And you've been here two months now, and it's contingent on you paying your past rent back to housing authority before you can even start applying for applications for elsewhere for apartments for a place to stay. But hopefully we can get that money paid as quickly as possible, and get the ball rolling with, you're doing applications at different places so we can get you in housing. Now, is there anything else that I can help you here while you're staying here? Is everything going okay?
Yeah, everything is going good. I'm just trying to focus on the main goals to get everything out the way so everything will fall in place.
Okay. Have you been having any problems since you've been staying here?
No.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. Everybody getting along?
Yes.
How's
as far
the
as I know
okay? How's the children sleeping at night? Because I know this is a new environment.
Well, it's not that bad. Like at night, like I know when they're sleepy, I put them down and try to give them a bath and feed them and put them down. So sometimes I notice them waking up more
Okay.
in the middle of the night, but it's not a difficult task.
Okay. Do you think it's because of it? Probably a new environment.
Yes.
You think so? Okay. But other than that, you and them are sleeping okay?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any other questions or any other problems that you'd like for us to discuss or talk about?
No, nothing I could think of at the moment.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. So other than that, everything is working out?
Yes.
All right. And we discussed the payment for halls, and we said that we have $500 left to pay on that, which you're paying $75 bi-weekly.
Now, once that's paid, do I have to be paid in full before I can apply back, or can I apply back like before it's done? Because sometimes you don't know how long the waiting list is.
Okay. I don't know, but like I said, the person I spoke with name is Susan. I could give Susan a call today and ask her if you can apply before you finish, maybe down to the last payment. If you can apply before you make the last payment, at least to put your name on the waiting list. Is that what you were asking? That's what you want to know? Yes, I could call Susan. She told me that if we had any more questions, we can feel free to call her back. And I can call her back. That's a great question to ask, because it would kind of make sense, to go ahead on and apply. Yes, yes. So yes, I'll make sure I call Susan to ask her. Now, are you saving any money up for like a deposit when you move, or what was your plans for that?
Well, when I get paid, I just try to buy the necessities that I really need, and then whatever is left, after that, I kind of put away. So I say the most I'm able to put away is maybe like $50 each paycheck to kind of put away. But I'm also trying to speak with my manager to see if he'll let me work a couple extra hours so I can start putting more money up, so I have more money for a deposit if it's needed.
Okay.
I know it'd be like, we got the lights and everything, and of course, cable and gotta buy things. So
Okay. Well, that's good that you're that's very wise that you're already putting money up. We can help, but we like to see what the residents here at the Center of Hope would like to give y'all the chance to ex- um, try to save, and so we give you kind of some responsibility here too, and it kind of teaches you how to manage your money before you even get in your place. So that's a great thing that you're saving $50 each paycheck to go towards your deposit. And there's crisis control, there's Sunnyside, depending on what side of town that you live on. I know those agencies help with deposit and lights and gas, and as we stated in the first meeting, everywhere you apply, you won't need lights and gas, water. Some places require that and some places don't. So that's a good thing. But do you think that we've covered everything?
yes,
You sure?
yes,
Okay. So we did housing authority. You wanting to live close to your job and school. You want to look for a place close to your job and school, which makes sense. You're going to be starting for Scythe Tech in August. And you're meeting next week. Where do you have to go for the meeting for your voucher?
DSS.
Okay, Department of Social Services. Okay, so you go to Department of Social Services to meet about your voucher. And I got some of your family history, and you said that you were focusing on your main goals, which was your housing, school, and childcare. And you said you wasn't having any problems staying here at the Center of Hope. You said the kids was having problems sleeping, but you think it was because of the change of environment. And we also discussed, you want me to ask Miss Smith at Halls if you can apply before you finish paying off your past rent. And we discussed you saving $50 each pay week, which is great. And you have a lot of strengths, and you know what you want to do and where you want to go. So I think that's what's helping the process and your stay here at the Center of Hope go smoothly, because a lot of times, we have everybody's different, and sometimes it's hard to even come into a place like this or shelter and hardly have anything in plan.
Right.
So with you having focus on your goals and knowing where you want to go and what you need to do, that's a strength in the situation that you're in.
Correct.
So this will be one of our not last meetings, but we'll have one more meeting.
Okay.
And then that meeting, hopefully when I meet with you then, we'll be all ready to have some keys in hand, and you'll be ready to move out and be on your happy way.
Right.
And you'll be starting a new journey in your new home. You'll be going back to school, and then you just blossom from there. You have any plans for today?
No.
Okay.
No other plans. Just gonna relax today.
Okay. So are you off work?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this will end our meeting for this session. And you always know you're welcome to come to my office if you have any questions. If I'm here, I don't mind you just dropping in. Also, don't forget the receipts for your first two payments you made so that I can put in your folder.
Okay.
we like to keep stuff like that. So if something comes up down the road and someone says, well, you know, I don't remember Miss Lloyd paying that. And I can say I do because I have receipts. Mm-hmm. So, but if you don't have any more questions, I'm going to say this is the end of this meeting.
Okay.
And you go and have a good day. And I'll see you again. And I'll put an appointment letter under your door like I did the last time. And you can just let me know whether or not you will be available for that date and time, okay?
Okay.
Okay.